Hold on. There we go. We are live. How is everybody doing? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Hope you guys are having a great one. Thank you for coming by. Gonna have a fun live. Happy Friday. What's up, guys? I apologize. Stupid lives. Absolutely stupid lives. Everything just gone to shit. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day, week. How was your all's weeks? Anything exciting or new going on in the collecting spaces? What's up, Whack? What's up, Whack Hammer? Lambo, Thomas, good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. We are going to go a little bit shorter than typical. We're going to run about an hour and a half tonight, tomorrow night. Same thing as always. We'll probably go balls to the wall, have a real fun time. Um, my wife's on call, so can't be can't be staying up all night long. But yeah, we'll have fun. If you guys roll yourself a blunt, get yourself some whiskey, some scotch, and we're just gonna sit back, relax, and have a fun time. Missed you guys. Hope you guys have had a great rest of the week since Wednesday. Let's see. Why Cameron, what's up? Lambo, what's up? Thomas, what's up? Pablo, how are you, buddy? Lambo, what do you mean Henry hates your content? I do the wheel of death. My Wi-Fi is dog shit today. I hear you, bro. I had a live all pre-planned. That way you guys could have waited. I go to connect, nothing. It says there's no internet. So we're all on the struggle bus. I just got done cleaning out my laundry, my dryer pipes, and it just turned into a shit show. So I've been doing that the last couple hours. Um, I have not looked at the market, seeing what the market's doing. We're just having fun. We're just gonna have fun. We're gonna talk. I'm gonna talk to you guys about the whole eBay thing, GameStop situation. Let's see what else is going on. People are continuing to pump Ascended Heroes to the absolute moon, talking about how it's going to be short printed and OnlyFans content. I'll say it. I'm not afraid to say it. What are they going to do? Cancel my channel? So there's a bunch of crazy stuff going on right now. But I hope you guys have had a great week so far. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Hopefully we can have fun tomorrow. What's up, crazy? Good to see you, buddy. Nothing much, man. No, nothing much. Just been busy, man. Just been busy. Uh, no pitch black video yet? No, I'm not making a pitch black video until we see what's gonna be in Japanese. There's no reason. ETB, I fucking hate the ETB. I guess I'll give you guys a quick run through. I can't stand the ETB. I think it's just terrible. Gray, it's got Mega Darkrai. Nobody likes Mega Darkrai. The booster box, I'm not a huge fan of what they did. I get it. They're trying to go like rock, metal, but don't really care for it. So definitely going to be interesting to see uh, what's in the set. But I will do a breakdown once we see what is in the set for sure. Let's see. All his videos have been about hating screen clickers. Bro, Henry's going to Henry. That's all I got to say, man. Don't take it personal, Lambo. I know you don't. Um, just keep doing you, man. You're killing it. I saw you've been getting, 200, 300 views on videos. So just keep on grinding. I'm not gonna say it's easy content because that's discrediting you. But if it's something you love, something you enjoy, fuck them, dude. Like people don't like my content, it's all good. Like I thought the video I did the other day was fun. I thought it was funny. Uh yeah, and it performed like shit. So who cares? Like just have fun. Blab said something to me on a phone call one day, and he said, "Bro, the chance of me or you getting to a 10,000 subscribers is like nearly impossible with how oversaturated YouTube is and talking heads and investing bros and all that stuff. So he's like, just have fun and do what you want. That's all I'm doing right now. I don't care. Apparently, apparently, I got people coming for my head. In due time, there'll be a video about me addressing some of the things I've said. Fuck them. TRJ asked me if I even collect Pokemon because I don't have a uh, cards behind me or do openings. Fuck them. Like I don't have anything to prove. You guys have seen. I've shown you guys cards before. I've told you guys what I'm collecting. So I have nothing to prove to these people. If they think I'm fake, they think I'm fake. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what's going on. Mine has been to apparently doing maintenance in a day or two. Awesome. Hopefully, hopefully you are able to get your internet all straightened up crazy. FYI, 19 subs away now. Yeah, bro, who knows? We'll see. Well, I mean, we'll get there eventually, right? Still trying to find out when Phantasm Flip. Yeah, sorry, Thomas. I saw your comment on Discord, and it's all good, man. Like, just whenever you find out, just shoot me a message. Let me know. It's not that big of a deal. Like I said, my whole entire vent for my uh, clothes dryer just fell out of the freaking ceiling, so I had to put it back together and turn into a shit show, man. So you're all good. Sorry if I missed anybody's Discord messages. I've been super busy all day today. Blood, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. What's going on with OnlyFans? So there's a bunch of OnlyFans content creators. Inept actually shared it in the Discord. He might have shared it in the Goon Room a couple weeks ago. I didn't think too much of it. Didn't really care too much of it, but there's a bunch of OnlyFans content creators making shorts and like with 20, 30 Ascended Heroes ETBs, saying how much they love Pokemon, opening it up. All they're doing is trying to get people to go to their OnlyFans and, goon to freaking Dragonite being on her coochie. You know what I'm saying? So that's why hopefully I showed up. Somebody let me know. Did the thumbnail pop up with the guy that got arrested because he was hiding in Best Buy trying to trying to stay the night so he could get some product. Let me know if that showed up. It's a goofy little thumbnail, but the title was supposed to be like, "Yeah, we all love Pokemon," and I put in quotations, "not for money" or something like that. I don't know if it showed up, but yeah, bro, people fucking sit there and they say how much like these people are like, "Oh, everybody's in Pokemon right now because they love Pokemon." No, bro, most of these fuckers only are in it for the money. Like, let's just call it what it is. Ludwig, what is up, buddy? Hope you're doing well. I have not heard from you the last couple days, so I know work's probably been kicking your butt. Good to see you, my friend. He will milk it 100%, ain't that right? I will milk it? I don't know about that. Like I said, I'm not making a video until we find out. I think the promo's ass too. Like, I can't remember the name right now. It's escaping me. I'm fucking tired. So we'll look over it tomorrow. But yeah, that's my quick thoughts on it. I got a text from Pokemon Center today. Yeah, I got a text as well. Same thing. Hey, check out our new whatever. And there was nothing. So I definitely think, I don't know what I think they're going to do, man. Honestly, I don't think it's going to be for pre orders. I think it's going to be for restocks. Like, um, I don't know. Like, honestly, I talked I can't remember who I talked to. Maybe it was Whack, maybe it was in the Discord, maybe it was with Thomas, I can't remember. But I think they're gonna, run some ETBs, or some booster bundles, some smaller ancillary product, and they're gonna work their way up to ETBs, potentially booster boxes because we don't have any confirmation besides from Thomas, which I trust him. But yeah, that's what I think. They're gonna play around with it until they feel like they're pretty confident what's going on, but they're definitely working on it. Let's see. Thoughts on a Sitting Here a bundle display being 2K, while 10 bundles. Is that all that's in the display? I thought the display, or is that a master case, had 25. 2K's retarded. Um, Back in the day, I mean, Brandon and Nep, they've sent screenshots. of 151 displays, booster bundle displays for 300 bucks. Paldean Fates, 300 bucks. It's just the way the market is right now, man. It's just gonna keep on chugging. You guys already know how I feel about Ascended Heroes. I don't trust Ascended Heroes. Is it a good set? Yes. Is it a great set? No. It's fine. Um, there's better sets that are out there. I'm not gonna keep beating a dead horse over it. We've got 2 years, 3 years of Ascended Heroes being reprinted. If you do not think that they're going to reprint it, I don't know what to tell you. Will it probably be $100 a bundle? $200 in ETB very soon? Abso-freaking-lutely. But could Pokemon absolutely smoke it? Yeah, they could. And people telling you guys or making videos that, Ascended Heroes is the way to go, you know, believe what you want, man. Everything's vintage at this point. Let's see. No, I just think it's funny because my content is the other thing I meant for him. Yeah, bro. I mean, like I said, fuck him. Like he gets some one minute he's an investor, the next minute he's a collector. Just fuck it. Don't worry about it, bro. Yes, sir. Tell him talk to me, bro. Oh, really? That's crazy. Yeah, I clicked on the link, Whack Hammer. I clicked on the link and it took me straight to the Pokemon Center. No queue or anything. So it's super weird. But I also didn't see it for like an hour. So that's right. What cards? Absolutely. I got no cards. Yeah, 100% Lambo. If you don't have Pokemon behind you, you don't have your boxes, you don't have your cards, you're fake. So it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, sorry about that, Brandy. You gotta tell your job they gotta chill with you. They're trying to kill you. My boss is trying to kill me too, so I get it. Yeah, exactly, Whack. There's a ton of them doing it. I've talked to Whack about this. I don't see how we just keep climbing to the heights that we're climbing. And we could, we've also got you got to think we've got Collecticon. They just got bought out by TKO, the same people that own UFC, the same people that own uh they own the UFC. They own WWE. So very rich people. But of course, people are trying to make it like it's all about Pokemon. It's not about Pokemon. It's everything. So Collecticon is not just Pokemon based. It's all the TCGs. It does very well for it. The same people that have been running Collecticon are still going to be running it. So like whatever. But you're definitely seeing some big money come in. I do think at some point, Pokemon can evolve into what we see with sports cards and stuff like that, but I think we're pretty far away from it. Will big money affect it? Yes, but just as quick as the big money comes in is just as quickly as the big money can go. And it may not. This may be the new normal, but um, I highly doubt it. Has Pokemon changed forever? Well, Joey, I'll be nice to you since you ignore me. No, Pokemon has not changed forever. I don't believe so. I mean, if you wanna say from a technical standpoint, are we gonna be seeing 80, $90 booster boxes? No, probably not. The new floor's been set. Will the top chase cards be maybe 200, 250? There's an opportunity for that to happen. Um, but I don't think we're always gonna have new sets that come out that are, $200, $300 a booster box. Um, you know I don't believe it. So we'll wait and see what Pokemon does. Pokemon could prove us wrong and say, "Hey, this is the new way things are." But I like my chances on how things have been the last couple bull cycles. You think we go back to $80 booster boxes? I hope we do, man. I really hope we do. Somebody came into my live the other day and said that I want the market to crash because I want to be able to buy stuff at affordable prices. And I said, "Yeah, so does everybody else." Gundra, absolutely Lambo. Basically Pablo's content. Yes, yes, it did. Okay, sorry guys, I'm behind. Let me catch up. The promo's cool. I hate that promo. I mean, it's of course, if you like the promo, I like the Finnegan for Chaos Rising, and everybody shits on the Finnegan. So, again, don't take it personal. I just don't like that card. It's not my style. I will say though, um, Pitch Black is reminding me a lot of Shrouded Fable. Just small. It's got like the dark theme to it, which I'm not really surprised with because it is Darkrai. It's got that dark theme, but I'm really getting kind of that um, Shrouded Fable vibes. So I'm really excited to see what the cards do, though. I'm really excited to see what the cards look like. People are like, "Oh, let's get Shinji Kanda." I don't think we're gonna get a Shinji Kanda Darkrai, and even if we did, I was talking to Choo Choo about this on a phone call. He was like, "Oh, if we get Shinji," well, if you look at Shinji's cards, and I know a lot of people really like Shinji. I'm not a huge fan of Shinji, but the background is really cool. They always do the background all super detailed and pin lines and stuff like that. So the backgrounds are cool. But with the Pokemon, and you guys can look at this, look at the Oricorio. Um, Magikarp is a little bit different, but look at the Giratina from Lost Origin. He kind of puts the Pokemon just normal in the front. And I feel like nobody likes the look of Mega Darkrai, even if you're a Darkrai fan. So I feel like even if Shinji did do the artwork, people are gonna say that they like it, and it's really not gonna be that cool because you're still gonna have like the ugly ass Mega Darkrai, is my opinion. But maybe I'm wrong. I hope it's a great set. I think it could be a fun set. We have, 3 sets coming back to back, Perfect Order, Chaos Rising, Pitch Black, all extremely small. Hopefully, that means more product will sit on shelves after a month or 2 of these new sets coming out, and people can rip it and have a good experience. I don't think they're gonna be very expensive sets besides with the, Chaos Rising with Greninja. You guys know how I feel about Greninja. I think here in probably about 10 years, Greninja will be up there, as like the new generation's Charizard. Obviously, Charizard will still be like number one, but I do think that Greninja will get up there for sure. So I think even though Chaos Rising, I wouldn't go busting your nut to Chaos Rising and loading up the truck with it, but I definitely think that long term, like it could be a good thing to put your money in. Let's see. No, the promo's cool. Gotta have stock before you can restock. Display is 10, master case is 6, display is normal case is 25. Okay, got you. Yeah, I thought it was 25, but um yeah, I think that's really stupid. Um for but dude, like I said, everyone's saying Ascending Heroes is the greatest set of all time. It's better than Evolving Skies, better than 151, Prismatic Evolutions. Like it's if people hear stuff on the internet, they will they'll just believe it. And that's just what we're seeing right now. People are pumping Ascended Heroes. People are trying to pump Prismatic Evolutions. To each his own, man. It is what it is. You just buy what you want to buy. Pokemon's 50th anniversary is going to be sick. It probably will be. It probably will be. Hopefully they hope I mean honestly, you guys know this. I've said this. Hopefully the 30th is good. I don't want the 30th to be ass. At this point, I'm just like let it be a good set. Let's do a shit ton of remakes. Let's get a Ponchos in there and let's do some remakes of some, like alt arts and even some tag teams, some legend cards. You guys know I've said this. Do I think it's gonna happen? No. But I'm sure at some point they're gonna nail the 30th anniversary, but they gotta prove it to me first. And this is the perfect opportunity to do so. Yeah, I assume Brandon, you're talking about Ascended Heroes. I agree. It's about the money, like everything is. No, I mean, there's definitely people that enjoy collecting and um, really do love Pokemon for what it is. But when people wanna be like, "No, the reason that Pokemon's so popular is because people love Pokemon." Like, the boom is because people just come in and love Pokemon. No, like, there are people that come in, they probably opened up Pokemon when they were a kid, and they just let it go, obviously. But a lot of these people that are coming in right now that have been in, we wouldn't be having OnlyFan content creators making content. We wouldn't be having a dude trying to sneak into Best Buy to stay the night so he can be first in line. We wouldn't be having people murdered in a different country because they're a Pokemon card vendor. Like, and it's fine. If you wanna be the copium, if you want to just be Mr. Positive all the time, that's cool, then you do it, but it's not realistic. People are trying to live in a fairy tale, and it's yes, there are people in here that love Pokemon, but there is a shit ton of people that are only in this for the money, and as soon as the popularity goes away and the money goes away, they're gonna be gone. And I again, yes, does YouTube need more pokey positivity? Absolutely. But um let's be realistic. Let's just be realistic at some point and not just I'm having a great time because my I gotta be careful what I say. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. But you guys already know. So let me catch up to these comments. I appreciate you guys. Um yeah, 100% Brandon. Yeah, this is not the new normal. I agree. Base, set June 12th to be 80 for sure. Hey, I really like I said, I would love to see nothing better than $80 booster boxes. You know, $200 cases for ETBs. Like I just feel like every single time we've had a run up, we've always had a new floor set. So that's kind of where I feel about it. Uh, I could be wrong because I've also been sitting on the hill saying when this bull run ends and we go into the bear market, it will probably be the worst bear market in the history. Uh, uh yeah, we'll just have to see. I mean, Savannah is even a Pokemon. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I get it's cool. It's like a chupacabra kind of monkey looking thing. So, um, but I just don't like the promo. So no artwork can make the dark eye less goofy. It could for sure. Female goes, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Right. Whack for sure. Yeah. Pokemon. Yeah. Okay. I'll agree to disagree on that one. You got me though. Would make a Darkrai consuming tree Pika. Yeah, if it could consume all of the, uh, tree Pikas and Trikachus and the Mega Gengars and the Mega Dragonite that Pablo sold for 1.25K, what are we doing? I mean, big ups on Pablo, like, absolutely legend, just suckerfied that person. But, I mean, what are we doing? Like, that's not a I mean, technically, it's a 1.25K card because somebody paid for it, but why are we paying $400? Oh, TCG players like 850. Why is someone paying 450 bucks? I didn't look at the card. I heard though that there was some whitening on the edges, the centering was off. Yeah, like Wax said, definitely not a 10. People are just fucking stupid. Really dumb money, but I don't know if it's manipulation. People are just trying to manipulate Ascended Heroes up. I'm sure they are. We've already seen some manipulation going on, but like $400 more for a card? I mean, that shit better be damn near Black Label if I'm gonna be paying $400 more for, already over highly inflated card. Uh, what's up, Suey? Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're having a hope you had a great week. Thanks for coming by. We're gonna have a little bit of a shorter stream. Wife's on call tomorrow night, 10:30 Central. We may have Pack Hype call in, but we'll do the same shit. You guys are more than welcome to come. Hopefully, you come to the live. We'll look at the market real quick if there's anything you guys want to take a look at. I've not looked at the market much this week, and then we'll open it up for people to call. So that'll be fun. Yeah, I'm right there with you, Brandon. I would love I for me, out of Perfect Order, Chaos Rising, and Pitch Black, even though we haven't seen Pitch Black right now, I'm digging Chaos Rising. I love the Mega Dragalge, Chespin, Froakie, Frogadier. You got what is it? Sliggoo in there, which you guys know I love Gudra. I love Gumi. So I think the illustration rares, most of them are fire. The Greninja's cool, but I'm not paying $500 for it. It's $100 card all day long. Let me catch up. We're almost there. I appreciate you guys being patient with me. Also, we got 13 people. We had 18 people a minute ago. We had TRJ show up. Um, so pretty. I find a successful stream. So appreciate you guys obviously coming in. You think the eyeball part is a special move? Could be wrong, bro. Yeah, that dark eye is just goofy. Goofy. I don't like it. Yeah, like, you already know it, man. You already know it. People are gonna go from they went from 151 to Prismatic, then they went from Prismatic to Ascended Heroes, and then they're gonna go, we get a mega shiny set with Mega Rayquaza shiny, Mega Charizard shiny, Gengar shiny, which the Gengar shiny would be incredible, absolutely incredible. I love shiny Mega Gengar, and people are gonna drop it like, they're gonna be like, "Ascended Heroes what?" So, people are definitely way too overconfident in this market right now. That's mainstream Oh, yeah. Absolutely, bro. Everybody loves Pokemon. You can't even go somewhere and wear a Pokemon shirt without, someone be like, "You collect Pokemon?" Like, bro, just don't wear the fucking Pokemon shirt and see if someone's gonna talk about it. You wear a Pokemon shirt, like I said, the Pokemon's in the news, Pokemon's all over social media. Like, what are we talking about? Like, whatever. People say I cope. There's a lot of other people coping right now. Dollar bills, absolutely. Careful Joey's ghost watching. It's all good. It's it's all good, man. Like I said, I even told him because me and him kind of had like a little banter, just playful banter back and forth on one of my most recent videos, and then he commented on the video that I just kind of snapped, and he was like, "Do you even collect?" And I was like, "All right, time to ignore you now." Send the middle finger. So me and him just have a love hate relationship. He can say he doesn't like me. That's fine. But yeah, broke files are definitely coming. I know one person is definitely cooking up some sort of video to try to tarnish me. I mean, bro, like, if you were so like, well, if you're over 1K and you're worried about a little guy like me I'm not making a public videos. I'm not making, a 10-minute spew campaign. I am talking about people in my lives. Surprisingly, my lives tend to do better than some of my videos. They get 1 to 200 views, sometimes even 300 views. But if I'm talking about you 4, 5 hours into a live. Like, just fucking stupid, man. But sure, bring the heat. That's fine. I don't fucking care. Like, it doesn't matter to me. I could give 2 shits. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Brandon. Ask Pablo. He's gonna be sending the card off. So maybe some NBA player, maybe some baseball player, hockey player, maybe an OnlyFans model. Who knows, bro? Who knows? A gooner who loves Dragonite wants to jerk off to it. I don't know. Booster bundles got stupid pumped. Which booster bundles? I know Ascended Heroes is a little over $80. 151 is still at 200. Prismatic, I do know Prismatic's at $100, which I think is manipulation. I don't trust it. We'll look tomorrow to see how big the graph goes up. But yeah, I don't understand how it goes from like 75 bucks, 100 bucks. People are not big into prismatic evolutions right now. Even though I would rather put my money in prismatic evolutions than ascended heroes because prismatic, you really technically from a technicality standpoint, you've got like a year before it goes out of rotation. They're going to print that probably for another year or so, but still, Prismatic is not a terrible set. It's definitely got the evolutions. People love the evolutions. Um, yeah, I would rather put my money in Prismatic than go on balls to the wall and Ascended Heroes, especially with how hyperinflated it is. But people are really dumb. They haven't been in the market. They haven't seen these full cycles run. Everybody has just seen money go up, 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 and that's what they're hearing from their favorite content creators is buy Ascended Heroes. Ascended Heroes is the greatest set of all time. Da 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 da, and that's what they're gonna do because they're sheep and they follow the herd. Uh, it has potential. What does blood? Pitch Black, of course. Pitch Black has potential. We haven't seen any. We've seen a couple EXs, and we saw the promo. So yeah, it has potential. Absolutely. Um, we'll just have to wait and see. Will the race set be a special set? I don't think so. I don't. I think it'll be a normal, very small set. And we still don't know if it's gonna have a Mega Rayquaza in it. Or I mean, Poke Beach is accurate for sure, but we just have no idea. Until they show us a card, we don't know. I agree, Blood, 100%, man. I when I saw the promo, the ETB, which I do think Shroud of Fable has a better looking ETB, I got I kinda seeing some of the cards that we've gotten revealed, I kinda got that Shrouded Fable vibes. Um, let's see. Gengar Shiny's top tier. What's up, Choo Choo? Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, Shiny Mega Gengar is top tier. I love it. I really hope we do get a Shiny Mega Gengar at like SIR. What's up, Drunk Ninja? Good to see you, buddy. Um, he must got some deep pockets. Not sure who's got deep pockets. I guess you're talking about whoever bought the card from Pablo. Absolutely wild though. Like I said, crazy. He made a whole video going over it where he showed the that he sold the card. So I told him to be extremely careful. Make sure he takes videos, pictures of him packaging it and all that stuff. Um, I would even told him to do overnight shipping, man. I'd pay like the 20, 30, $40 and just get it there overnight. Less to have to worry about. And hopefully he doesn't get scammed. Well, let's see. See. Uh, but the crowns, remember. People don't like the crowns. Yeah. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of most of the evolutions. I like the Sylveon, I like the Umbreon. That's it. I like the Palafin, the Roary Moon, Shinji Kanda. I have it in Japanese. People were like saying how great it was. I got it and I just wasn't, blown away. But I think you guys know, like Shinji's just not my favorite. So I do like the Oricori though. I think the Oricori is a really cool card. Um, but yeah, let's see. The Poke Beef needs to be studied. No, there's no Poke Beef, man. There's not. Like, I don't care. I don't. I'm going to express my feelings, right, wrong, and different. And if people don't like them, like fuck them. I don't give two shits. Once you guys once people stop showing up, like once these people that have been around forever stop showing up, then I'll call it GG's. But like I don't really see that happening. I have a secret for whack. Oh, Haas wasn't the person that sent screenshots. Leak it then. Oh no, Discord Snapchat. It was a gift. Who the fuck is a gift? Da da da. Y'all did Haas Dirty Man. Also inept. It be your own people. Oh no, Haas inept. Don't even like me. Pull Mega Stormy tonight. I'm doing bad. No, did you pull the SAR? But can't ask for a refund after Ghost. Okay, then good, Pablo. Awesome. Awesome. I didn't know that. I know about the whole authentication thing, but yeah, I mean, then you should be good, man. It's just crazy that, like I said, someone paid extra 400 bucks. Sui, that's awesome. Congratulations on that. I don't know if you're happy about that, but an SIR is an SIR regardless. I would like a Mega Starmie, SIR, SAR. Honestly, I'll probably just get it in Japanese. Um, I was really excited when I had, the thoughts of what they could do with the Mega Starmie, and then I saw it and I was just severely let down. I know some people like it. It's kind of like a kaiju style, or old Japanese, cartoon shows. It's just not for me. Um, yeah, Joey, as far as for what you're saying about Haas, no, nobody did him dirty, and I've made this very clear. Haas, he was not and he was never an active part of the Discord. Me and him just talked in DMs like I do with 99% of people. Um, my Discord, it tends to be pretty dead for the most part, which is fine, absolutely fine. I know that there's other content creators out there that people are all fans of their Discords, and their Discords are absolutely on fire. So, um, when Haas said that we stopped talking because I kicked him from the Discord channel, I did kick him from the Discord channel. I also kicked other people from the Discord channel that were not active parts in the Discord channel, and that shouldn't have affected anything because we talked, like I said, in DMs. I asked him, and he acted extremely weird than how he normally did, and afterwards, um he I said, like, "Yep" to him after he said, "Oh, that's crazy," and I said, "Yep," and that was it, and we have not talked since, and I've waited an extreme amount of time, months, before I said anything. Haas got kicked because he was not active, and I thought because I believe he did the live with you, like, the night before, um, or something, that he had the potential to be the person that leaked. But like I said, other people that were not active, other people that had not, that were relatively new, I just kicked them. Like I said, Haas, one time when he joined the Discord, he came in and was like, "What's up, guys?" And after that, it was all direct private messages. So, um, yeah, I thought it was extremely weird. I asked Haas, I said, "Hey, you know what's going on?" He took a while to respond, and, it his the way my perception of it, which sure, perception is what it is, but my perception of it was he was coming across as different, and, he said something, I said, "Yep," and then there was no further communication besides after he sent, the booster box for Phantasmal Flames, and said, "Hey, just so you know, the tracking, it says that your package got delivered." Said, "Yeah, I know, thanks," and that was it. So, um, yeah, I mean, I don't see how that's doing him dirty in any way, shape, or form. I mean, that's fine, Joey. That's fine. I that's what I thought. Um, and again, he just acted really strange. So whether he did or didn't, it doesn't matter. And I never said, at least I don't recall. And you guys let me know in the comments. You guys show up to the lives all the time. Um, I don't recall saying that Haas did it. I recall saying that I was pretty positive that he did it, but I never fully committed to saying that he did it. And I even explained why I thought that he did it. So if he wants to come after me, or you want to come after me, or Henry wants to come after me, or Mimic Brew wants to come after me, you guys come after me all you want. I don't care. It doesn't affect me in any way, shape, or form. Let me catch up. Yeah, and inept. He's having a great time over at Henry's Discord, and I'm glad that he found himself a fun community of people that he can talk to about cards and shoot the shit. And I'm glad that he's enjoying Henry's content. And hopefully one day he comes back. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Mm. um. So yeah, I'm happy for inept. Let's see. Okay, sorry. Starmie not for me. Yeah, the Starmie's not really for me either. Like I said, I'll probably pick it up in Japanese though. If it, I don't. I actually need to check out to see how much it is. I probably, probably like $20. But when I say these things, it doesn't mean I'm going to go pick them up right away. Like at some point, I would like to. But we got the SPCs coming up. We've got the Pokemon Center for Chaos Rising with the ETBs in the booster box. Also, nothing officially confirmed, but Whack did tell me that it's looking like May 26th, which is a Tuesday, are supposed to be getting the SPCs at Sam's Club. I don't know if it's online, in store, both for that day, but there's a lot of things going on right now. Um, so you guys already know the deal. You guys already know the deal. I do what I can while I can. Uh, oh, crazy. Are you a fan of the Starmie? I mean, dude, you did really great. 2 SIRs, which is crazy that you got 2, Marty Grimsnarls out of 4 booster bundles. But hey, like, you can't complain about that, you know? I I would love an SIR period for sure. Oh, okay, Pablo. Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna get graded or not, but yeah, like I said, I haven't seen the pictures, so I'm just confirming to you that it wasn't him. Okay, I appreciate you confirming that it wasn't Haas. So thank you for letting me know. If you would like to tell me who it was, I'd appreciate that as well. You can you can find me in Discord. There's a Discord link on my main channel, and you can let me know who it was if you would like to. I imagine you're not going to, but that option is available. Thank you, Brandon. I appreciate you, letting me know because I know sometimes I get into talking and I might, I don't always pronounce my words the best, something I need to work on, but I didn't think that I ever fully committed to going or to saying that. I just gave my opinions and thoughts on it. Um, yeah, crazy. I saw that a couple days ago. I'm pretty sure it's AI from what I saw. A lot of people are saying that those are AI. It would be really cool though if those were real. No way it was an app. No, no way it was an app. So now I gotta subscribe. I know I'm just kidding. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, uh, Joey can if Joey can send me proof if he wants to, and I will believe it when I see that proof. But at the end of the day, who knows? Who knows? The Discord's dead. You guys know this. Sometimes it pops, sometimes it doesn't. I would love more than anything for the Discord to be super active, but it's all good. I have direct conversations with people. I enjoy those direct conversations. You know, I've talked to Choo Choo on the phone in Discord, talked to you, Thomas, a couple times. Crazy. You've got my phone number both in real life and also in the Discord. So it's just as fine with me as well. I'm glad that, you know, people can reach out to me and I can talk to them on a personal level. Even if it's talking about Pokemon, you know, it's still fun. So yeah, me too, Brandon. I'm waiting for the whole Pitch Black set to be revealed as well. I think Wax said 8 days potentially. I know that Pitch Black doesn't get revealed or you know doesn't get officially dropped in Japan until like what is it, May 22nd? I think I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure it's the 22nd. So we'll know very soon though. And honestly, I hope the Darkrai is really cool. I hope that they can do him justice because they did his mega really, really dirty. Yeah, I agree, crazy. I'll tell you what, I'm a way bigger fan of those AI generated evolution, you know, I don't even know what they call them, first partner style cards. I think that they're for me, they just I like them better as far as the artwork style. And I know a lot of people are huge fans of the first partner collections. I just don't um for me, they're a little too kitty, poppy. I just kinda want them, a little bit maybe more simplistic, but, you know, to each its own. I'll definitely get my daughter loves we've been watching, what is, Pokemon, it's, um, Pokemon Heart Gold, Soul Silver. We've been watching that on Prime, and so, she is in love with Chikorita, so which is awesome because I'm a huge, Johto starter. I love, Totodile, I love Chikorita, and, so, I'll be picking up those for her, and then, of course, Gen 3, I'm a big fan of those as well, so I'm very excited for the next series 1 or series 2, series 3, but I'll definitely have to be picking up the Chikorita for her, so and she'll love that card, absolutely. She'll love it, you know, it's kitty, it's kinda cute looking, so, um that's why you can't do discords? Yeah, Lambo, I mean, like I said, some you know, our I'll be honest, the Discord is it's just dead. It's just dead, bro. Sometimes people will pop off and have conversations like, today, Crazy and me had a conversation. Um, Crazy and Thomas were having a conversation. But yeah, man, I will tell you that there does appear to be some other content creators that have more lively discords where people are just like showing off cards and having a good time and stuff like that. So, um, yeah, I mean, honestly, I wouldn't have a Discord if I didn't start one. So I'm not big on social media in case you guys aren't aware. Let me catch up. Justice for Darkrai, absolutely. And we'll see. They could do an absolute banger, you know. May 8th is the earliest we see. Yeah. Well, if you guys see anything, let me know. Shoot me, pop it up in the Discord. And of course, I'll be keeping an eye on it as well. But I am looking forward to seeing what Pitch Black is. And, you know, it very easily could be another fun set. Will it be a great set? Who knows? Probably not, but it could definitely be a fun set. And I think that's what's more important. Yeah, Blood. I got one as well. And Whackhammer, he said, I believe it was Whackhammer, he said that he got a text today as well for it, and he actually got banned, or they said he was a bot. So very interesting what the texting are doing. We'll see what actually becomes of it, if anything. So far, what we've seen is the queue is still the queue. If there's Pokemon TCG product, you still got to go through a queue. They did the whole Phantasmal thing, but nothing ever came through, so Blab, good to see you, buddy. Hope you had a great week. Hope you have a great weekend. I appreciate you coming by, stopping by. You guys know, go check out Blab. Most of you guys already check him out. Subscribe to his channel, but go show him some love. He's uploaded 2 videos the last 2 days. Um, yeah, 151's been showing up at Walmart. 151's also been at Best Buy. Is it a restock? Is it a reprint? Who knows? Yeah, so like I said, we've been having an absolute blast. My daughter, she loves it, and it's really cool because I remember watching it when I was a kid, and then to see, like, my daughter, singing the theme song, and she at the end, and it says Pokemon Johto, she's like, "Pokemon Johto!" And then my other son, he's 3, um, and, he's kind of a little slow for his speech, so we have him in speech classes to try to help him catch up. But even him, he'll come up to me and I'll be like, "Well, what's your favorite Pokemon?" And he'll like be like Charizard. And it's just really cool. It's just fun. I'm glad, that I got him into it. And hopefully it's something that we can continue to do as a family for a very, very, very long time. Like I said, unfortunately, my son, my oldest, my 14-year-old, he grew out of it. So um, let's see, Chikorita. What's my Legends EA starter? Awesome, Brandon. Yeah, I was a big I really like Chikorita as well. And I like Mudkip. Uh, there's a lot of good starters. So um, oh, I didn't know that. Crazy. Is it free? Just open the Ascended Psyduck illustration rare. Congratulations, Drunk Ninja. I really want that card, but I think it's like on its way back to $100 if it's not $100 yet. But I really want that illustration rare. I will get it someday. I think it's a great, great illustration rare, but congratulations to you, for pulling that. I know Blood in the chat, he pulled it as well. He's got great, I don't know. I'm not gonna say beginner luck, but he's gotten pretty lucky with Ascended Heroes as well. Huh, interesting, Brandon. Yeah, I've not watched, Horizons or any of the newer animes. The last one was during that I watched with my son, my oldest son, was, of Sun and Moon, like, it was like a Alolan or something like that. That was the last one that me and my son watched, so pretty far behind, but I'm starting at the beginning with my kids, so yeah, Blood, I do my best, man, I really do, um, so if that's all that people get out of the Discord, then that's awesome. If you guys are able to hit some product. Pokemon's been super, uh, just random with their drops. Their drops haven't most people haven't kind of known ahead of time. So I'm sure Mitch is brewing on the inside. I do agree, Brandon. I agree with that comment. The comment that you made. Yeah, Beard has been better on the lives for PCQ. Who's Beard? Was it? It's never a phase. I'll be honest, Blab, if he's here, I can't summon Joey. Joey just pops up when he wants to. So, I mean, we know that people ghost watch. Um, But if he's here, who knows? He probably is not gonna show back up. I think he wanted to normally he pops in, he asks one question, then he leaves, and, I guess he wanted to defend Haas, that's fine. I don't think I said anything crazy, which is fine. I respect him for sticking up for Haas, and like I said, if he wants to tell me who it is, he can send me a private message in the Discord. I'm not that hard to find. Nah, he doesn't have a lot of 151 anymore. Birthday whistles? What is a birthday whistle? Okay, for sure. I'll definitely check it out. Did you have you guys seen I just saw a commercial for it the other day. Pokemon's going so hard this year, man. So apparently on Google now, you'll have a Pokemon just on like on the Google web browser, a Pokemon will just pop up and you can click on it and it'll throw a Pokeball and it'll catch it and then it'll give you a hint of the next Pokemon that will pop up. So it's like, bro, Pokemon is pulling all of the stops for this 30th anniversary. That's why I feel like there's got to be some weird stuff going on. Thomas, we kind of had a conversation back and forth about it. What was it yesterday? It's just crazy to see how hard they're going at it. Um, but I think it's kind of goofy to have a Pikachu pop up in the bottom of your Google page, and then you click on it, to try to find it, find different Pokemon, try to collect them all for the 30th anniversary. Hey, shout out to Blood. Shout out to It Was Never a Phase. I used to watch him. I can't stand that, chart clicking shit personally, so I unsubscribed, but that guy, I remember when he was at, like, 15K subscribers, and now last time I saw one of his videos, I think he's at, like, 30K subscribers, so absolutely killing it. Um, the only thing, man, is I just wonder, what are these people gonna do long term when it comes to when people don't care about the market, when booster boxes are not just continuing to climb or cards are not continuing to climb, like, you can't make videos every day talking about what to invest into and what to collect and, what's going up, what's going down, because the shit's just gonna be stagnant. So it's gonna be really interesting how some of these people kind of move around and adjust, but I think it'd be stupid to give up on 30K subscribers, or whoever it is. It doesn't matter, especially, if you're monetized and stuff like that, like, I think it's kinda dumb. Shout out to Joseph for the Fave. Hey, for sure, for sure. Starter jackets. I did see your I did see your video blab about that. I guess I'm not cool enough. I don't have any desire for those starter jackets. I do like your point, though. You put in your closet for 3 years, and then you come out, and people are like, "Oh, man, you got that starter jacket." It's just not for me, so, let's see. Oh, bro, that'd be terrible. That'd be terrible. Yeah. Nope, I couldn't do that. Feel like they gotta nail the 30th? Yeah, I mean, that's what it feels like, right? But we've seen this before. We've seen this with celebrations and I think we're gonna get some answers sooner than later, on what's going on. And like I said, I hope they do a fantastic job. I would love some legend cards, some tag teams, some remakes. But the thing is, though, if we get a situation like Celebrations, we get a set like Celebrations, are people gonna like that? Because unless they just put like bangers in that set. Um, I feel like a lot of people don't like remakes, and unless they put like fire ones like ponchos and stuff like that, which I don't see that happening. So it's gonna be really interesting, you know. And again, people were really excited for celebrations, and about like 2 weeks, 2 months later, people didn't give a shit, and there was a shit ton of it out there. So we'll find out at some point. I don't know how soon we'll find out, but we'll find out. Um, all right, crazy. Sorry, I just saw your message. I apologize. I've been trying to catch up this whole time, but I appreciate you, buddy. If you want to come by tomorrow, um, you know, I haven't heard anything from Pack Hype, and he hasn't shown up to the live tonight, so he may not show up. But you're more than welcome. You can call in like first thing if you want to. So we don't have to follow a certain standard. I'd like to just make a quick little market thing, but you're more than welcome to come if you want to. Um, Tell Blab what Henry said the tire shop worker. What do you mean, Lambo? Are you talking about the Pokemon's cool thing? Yeah, I would love to do lives for Pokemon Center queues and stuff like that. I appreciate Crazy for doing them because, yeah, bro, some of these alternative lives can get just obnoxious. So I enjoy kind of poking around at Pablo from time to time. It's fun, but then when he ignores me, I'm just like, fuck it. So I appreciate Crazy for doing it when he can. I would love to do it, but I'm so confused. What was I pissed about? I'm so confused. I definitely want to do pack battle with a lot of edits when market slows down. Yeah, I mean, I definitely think openings are going to be popular again. Um, pack battles could be fun. I don't know how much you could realistically, keep it going, but yeah, there's all kinds of different options. Pablo has ignored me though, Whack. That's the thing. He's ignored some of my comments. So yeah, Brandon, we are in 1994. Absolutely. No love for the retro look. Yeah, I mean, I'm just not stylish enough. I couldn't pull it off, so I'm not even gonna try to. Hey man, Whack Hammer, all I gotta say is whatever people say are hip, popular, cool. If people come onto YouTube and like, hey man, these jackets are fire, my son's gonna want one. It's just how it is now. So yeah, it could definitely come back in no time. Are you going, Blab? Are you going in the morning? Bro, you guys just say some hated shit, Apollo. Some gets Oh, okay, gotcha. I didn't know that because I've never seen a message blocked on mine, but it's all fair. And also Pablo gets depending on the live, he'll get what, 300? He had like 300 on his Walmart video or his Walmart live the other night. Absolutely crazy. So when Crazy goes live, I like to show him some love. So even if I can't see him because his camera's bouncing around like crazy because his internet sucks. There we go. I saw fuck. Appreciate that, Whack. I saw those red, blue, and yellow Surfer jackets. They look like something fucking ridiculous. They are, yeah, bro. Like again, like I think Blab for sure. You know, he's Blabber. You're a Jersey boy, right? Um, but yeah, I know I could not pull that off. So I am not paying 130 or 150 or whatever, however much it was. Can't remember, but I'm not paying that because I'm never gonna be able to pull it off. So, and I don't care to pull it off. Some people can do it. Some people can't. Well, Blab, I hope you're able to I hope you're able to find them. It's gonna be really interesting to see those. I could probably see potential of being scalped or being bought out, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe Pablo has child settings turned on. Yeah, he's probably got the what is it called? Monetization settings to make sure his channel doesn't get demonetized. Don't ever do you like that? Oh, no, what is it then? Uh, if it's not New Jersey, what is it? You say you live right by New Jersey, though. Oh, you're Philly. Sorry, my bad. Hey, how far is Holtz from you, Blab? I know there's 2 shops. Look it up if you're not familiar. It's Holtz, Cigars. I saw Gooner. They have, like, Circus 10 vibe. Absolutely. Oh, the jacket got botted? That's insane. I'm more a Pokemon socks kinda guy. Now that I could do. I could do some Crocs and some socks. Absolutely. What's his bocce speed of? I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah, I have no idea. I just know that Blab made video. Go check out the video if you have not seen, talking about the whole Pokemon collaboration that they're doing at Target. Go check it out. He wants the jackets, and I think that was about it. There were some shirts, but you can get better shirts on the Pokemon Center. It didn't really seem like there was anything too crazy. There was some sort of like makeup lunchbox Pokeball thing. I don't know. I was working. I got my butt kicked today. I just listened to it. So I can't remember. I think it was Choo Choo. Choo Choo showed me though that shiny Rayquaza, the sitting plushie that they had in the Pokemon Center the other day. People were selling those are $20. People were selling them um for like $70 on eBay and people were paying for it. It's so stupid. Like people are just being really dumb with their money. It's HOLTS and there should be 2 locations. Blab. Saw the new Pokemon. Yeah, it's HOLTS. Yep. Like what Eevee? Lego? Are you talking about the one that Pokemon came out with? Where they had like the what was it, like $1,000 Pokemon? They have the Eevee out at Costco? Cool, Blab. Cool. Yeah, I wanna they have a YouTube channel and, Maz and Foch is his name, and, I don't Holtz looks really cool. I wanna go there, so I'll probably come to Philly at some point just to go to that cigar place, and I guess get a Philly cheesesteak, but who knows when that'll be. Yeah, Ludwig, this was the other day, though, and you can still go in the Pokemon Center and buy the shiny Rayquaza for 20 bucks. So how are we feeling? I wanna know, how do we feel about Perfect Order? I've heard from some people that it's starting to sit on shelves. I have not really seen it sit on shelves, in my area at least. Do we think that with Chaos Rising coming out and then Pitch Black, which I know we still have to wait and see. Do you think that we start to see these sets, especially like a Perfect Order, really starting to sit on shelves, like being um, restocked and not selling out as quickly, maybe not even a couple days, maybe a couple weeks, where it's just chilling. How do we? And of course, we got this summer lull that people are starting to talk about, which I've been talking about for a couple weeks now. It's gonna be a really interesting time, but I just want to kind of know how's your all's perfect order looking where you guys live? What are your all's thoughts about perfect order? Are you trying to get any? Are you, saving up your money for Quaza, the 30th anniversary, Pitch Black, SPCs? Just how you guys are feeling about everything. Because if I could find some, I'd rip it. But wonder if the big boy Pokemon Lego, probably not. It'd probably be too expensive. Oh, we just got on Twitter or X, Prismatic Evolutions SBCs coming to Sam's Club, but I couldn't see if it had a date on it. Drunk Ninja, I've been accumulating perfect order. So for you, because I know that you're like an LGS, are you just accumulating it right now because of how easily it is to find in your area, how cheap it is? Um, do you really like this set, or in any of those kinds of thought processes? I would enjoy to hear kind of why you're accumulating it, because I can tell you I don't have Pokemon Center ETBs, which is fine. I don't like the Pokemon Center ETBs, and I do not have a booster box currently. I will be getting a booster box at some point, but I strongly, strongly, strongly feel like Perfect Order should not be above MSRP, and I think that we will see it below MSRP. And so for me, I'm in no rush to be getting Perfect Order booster box. And honestly, same thing will be with Chaos Rising, or not Chaos Rising, Pitch Black. If I miss out on the Pokemon Center ETBs, I'm not too worried about them. I'm not a huge fan of the colors of them, and if I miss out on the booster box, again, we have to wait and see what the cards are gonna be, but I'm not expecting, with it being 6 SIRs, that means that, and I whack put down the Pokemon you said again. You said Mega Darkrai, Mega Malmar, Mega Staraptor, and then there was one more that you said that I can't remember. And then, of course, we'll probably get our normal, like, 2 trainer SIRs. It's perfect average for you? Absolutely, but it is fun to open. I will say that. I've enjoyed my experience with what little perfect order I've opened. Pull up. I'll show you, for sure, for sure. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, probably not anytime soon, but I would definitely love to come to Philly and go to Holtz. So if I ever do, I will definitely, definitely hit you up and hopefully not get shot. That's crazy, Brandon. Yeah, I can't find any. I don't know what's going on. It's still going decently fast. Your stores are completely empty. Okay. Oh, really, Blood? You're done with it? Have you pulled anything from Perfect Order? Empty here. It's so weird. Like, why are some places tons of product and then other places are no product? Just gonna wait for singles drop. I feel that, absolutely. So what's got you waiting, Whack Hammer, for Pitch Black, just to kinda see if we're gonna get something from the Darkrai, or what's kinda got your excitement for that? Yeah, I am as well. Thank you. Thank you, Brandon, for the $1.99. I don't even know what it is. Super chat? I think he said super chat. Um, I appreciate that. You guys do not have to do that. Don't feel obligated. So, and don't forget, once we do get to $100 from memberships, donations, all that stuff, I will rotate it out, and we will, on a live, we'll purchase something. Could be a card, could be, a bundle. We'll have to pay market for it, unfortunately, but whatever you guys want. So if you guys want an Ascended Heroes bundle and it's $100, we'll pull up and we'll get an Ascended Heroes bundle and we'll do a giveaway for it. So just want to remind you guys of that. Long-term value, yeah, for sure. I feel like currently, and of course, we don't have everything out for Mega, but I definitely feel like Perfect Order is probably the weakest set that has come out of Mega, at least in my opinion. Now, of course, I'm a huge fan of Chaos Rising. I know there's some people on here that they don't like Chaos Rising. They think that Perfect Order is better. But for me personally, I definitely feel like so far Perfect Order is the weakest of the sets. Still very fun for collectors, for players, very fun opening experience. Honestly, I think the opening experience for Perfect Order is funner than for Ascended Heroes, just because I feel like Ascended Heroes, even though the pull rates are supposed to be pretty good, I feel like they're not that good. I've opened up about 60 packs of Ascended Heroes. I think I've gotten maybe 4, 5 not SIRs, that'd be crazy. Illustration rares, no mega attack rares, um, no SIRs, like, no full arts, just, like, I feel like I haven't pulled that many illustration rares for what it should be, but Perfect order. Like, yeah, that Gengar card is I really like it too. I've got the reverse hollow and the hollow foil. I've got them both, and they're sleeved up. They're clean cards, and Gengar does Gengar. So over time, it's gonna do great. So Mega Darkrai, Mega Zora, Mega Chandelure, and two of the Mega Malamar, Absol, or Staraptor. Yeah, but I think they're gonna have 4 Pokemon SIRs and then 2 trainer SIRs. So, it's between those, yeah. But, yeah, we'll see. We'll know very, very soon. Oh, you pulled a Meow Chase. Awesome, I don't think I knew that. That's crazy. So Crazy, he got it, he bought it, and then no, I think I did know that. Yeah, because Pablo pulled it and you pulled it too, which is crazy that 3 people I know have that card. Mega Scolipede, Mega Skarmory, fuck the world. I hope not. I really hope not. I hope we get Mega Absol Z, that would be really cool. I really like that, Mega Absol Z. Even the Mega Malamar, I think could be really, really cool as well. They can make it super colorful, still spooky, but still, throw some, what is it, luminescent lights around it, I think could be a really cool feature to it. So there's definitely some potential. I don't think we're getting a mega dark Charizard or a dark Umbreon or anything crazy like that. So I think it's really going to be carried by if we get an Absol, or it's the Darkrai. Is my thoughts on that. Rather have a nice Rayquaza or Umbreon for that price. Yeah, the only thing though, Blood, is I know that Meowth was going for 160. What Rayquaza or Umbreon could you get in English? I mean, there's some full arts that you could get, but I think even the Brilliant Stars is fairly expensive as well. The trainer gallery one. So I'm very curious on what card you think out of those two Pokemon that you think you can get for that price. Oh, the Dene is good in it too. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I can for sure see that. I definitely love the Clefairy in it. I think that's an awesome card. The Clefable, I really like the Clefable. My daughter, I got to get that for my daughter at some point as well. Um, yeah, I mean, and that's the great thing about Pokemon. There is in every set you can find whether it is a half art, full art, an illustration rare, or an SIR, you can find a card that you like in each and every set if you want to. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Pull the Gengar MMR. You don't like it? Bro, send it to me. Send me that card. I'll take that card. I'll I'll keep it for you as an investment, okay? And when it reaches 200, 300, 400, $500 in a couple years, I'll give it back to you. I promise. Y'all gotta stop hating on that Gengar MAR. You guys are crazy. Um, yeah, I should be Blab. I should be. Maybe another 20 minutes or so, but I won't be much longer after that. For sure, Whack. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. It'll be super interesting. I actually, after I saw the ETBs and the booster box in the promo, I messaged Inkblot. I don't know if you guys remember Inkblot or not, but I messaged him on the Discord, and I was like, "You son of a bitch, you were right." Because I remember in one of his videos, he said that Pokemon was going to print very small sets this year and show that Pokemon also is not just going to print banger after banger after banger. And he was right. He was right. Like, I don't think people, when you look at Perfect Order, Chaos Rising, or you look at Pitch, which I can't say that. Probably when we look at Pitch Black, I don't think people are going to say that these are banger sets. And it's just really interesting how he knew these things. But he's, hey, I don't I messaged him. He hasn't he doesn't message me. I don't know. I don't know if he's alive. I don't know if I don't he hasn't uploaded on his channel in forever. Um, he might be in Henry's Discord. I know he was in Henry's Discord. I'm not. So if any of you guys are in Henry's Discord, if you see him there, but yeah, I mean the bro knew he knew something. I think either he worked for Pokemon or his uncle definitely worked for Pokemon because some of the things he knew, there's no way he was supposed to know about it. Oh, I guess yeah, Mega Galissapod, doesn't it have, like, some more shooters or something? It looks goofy, and I love Galissapod. I have a I have the Galissapod SIR. It was like it was like a $10, I think, SIR. I had a I had a little couple credits from TCG Player, and I was like, "Yeah, I like Glisspot. I'm gonna pick up this SIR because I like Glisspot." So, yeah, yeah, blood. Do whatever do whatever you like, buddy. If there's a different car that you like, don't just hold on to that Meowth because it's $160, bro. I can't promise you, but I wanna promise you that that Meowth is not gonna be $160. Um, More than likely here in the next year. You'll look back and it'll probably just take a massive shit. So if there's a car that you want, I definitely think right now is a great opportunity to move to that card, even though the Meowth did just sell at PSA for 1.2K. The Ampharos does look nice. Even the oh, dang, I'm drawing blanks. I was actually about to just say it now, I can't remember. Um, Taurus. The Taurus, I really like that card. I mean, just feel like they did such a great job with Chaos Rising with the illustration rares. I really do. That Ampharos is awesome. I mean, when I made that video, when we saw the Ninja Spinner set, my wife is like, "Do you actually feel this way?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Like, and she's like, "I've never even heard you talk about me this way." And I was like, I told her, I said, "Look at these cards." I said, "You can't tell me this is not they're not awesome." She's like, "Okay." So, yeah, I'm super excited for Chaos Rising. Gengar is sick, absolutely, Thomas. People I don't know why these people are hating on my Mega Gengar. He didn't do nothing to you. I'm not even trying to pump the SIR. I'm trying to pump the Mega Attack Rare because I think it's better. I just do. Yeah, Lambo, I don't know. If you find out, let me know because, bro's been dead. I have not see he doesn't come in the Discord. He doesn't post in the comments. Um, he doesn't upload. I don't know where he is. So if you guys know, if you guys find him, let him know, like, "Hey, I just wanna bro just wants to make sure you're alive and that you were right, you son of a bitch." That's about all I want, so but yeah, man, he knew some crazy stuff. Well, we have to see about Perfect Order. Not Perfect Order, Pitch Black. We have to wait and see what happens with Pitch Black, but yeah. That's crazy. Whack, I should ban you for saying that. Chris Tucker, absolutely damn! Pokemon just got yeah, bro, they locked him up. Yeah, 'cause and he even like Jay, Jay Ketchum TCG, Jay was watching all of his videos. Jay was pumping him on his channel because he was like, "This guy knows something. This guy knows something." 9-2? 12? Oh, yeah, for sure. Rest in peace to Ink. Man above his time. He knew about Phantasmal Flames. Oh, also, Drunk Ninja, have you? Because you said you have an LGS, I don't know how it works in Canada, I imagine you have a distro. Have you seen anything about Phantasmal Flames booster boxes? And if you have you had any dates when those booster boxes are supposed to be coming? I'm very interested in that. Money laundering me up, absolutely. Yeah, bro, he's been gone for a minute. Time for me to go on a journey, I'll let you know in 5 minutes. Let us know. Let us know. Yeah, bro, I was too. I was too. What the hell? Sorry, guys, give me a minute. Ugh, spooky. Sorry, guys. Um, yeah, no, Ink knew something, I wanna be free from your horde content. Hey, bro, you just, you know what to do. Ink hasn't said anything? It's weird, bro. I hope he's alright. They didn't list for normal prices. What are they, what are the prices on them? Yeah, sorry guys. Joey got me. For sure, for sure. I apologize. Oh, I think she did that shit on purpose too, because she just told me it was 12 o'clock. And like, I know she's trying to get me to go to bed, be a responsible adult, but I don't want to be. 570 Canadian for a booster box? Holy cow. I don't So let me ask you guys this question, because I've been thinking about this. Why, and I think I know, but why does Pokemon keep sending product to distro knowing that distro is charging these prices? Because I don't think Pokemon's charging, uh, 150 bucks for SPCs. And so distro's like, "Oh, well, um, we gotta charge more." You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just I like, unless there's a contract. The only thing I can think of is there's a contract, they have an obligation. If they don't fulfill that obligation, they could be sued, or something could be going on that way. Because it's just distro is setting a artificial floor that you just can't go below that, and I don't understand why Pokemon is doing that. Inept is going crazy in there, though, I'm sure. Yeah, bro, he's Inept has been a ghost in the Discord, absolute ghost. Which, like I said, I told Joey when Joey said that Inept was the one that leaked stuff. um, I I don't believe it, but I'm glad that he has found a new home, and he is having a very good time. So, and I mean that. Yeah, I don't get it either, Thomas. Because realistically, they could put them, even if they don't want to put them in vending machines, they can put them on the website, and you can set one and just keep a queue up. It's not going to kill your website to just keep a queue going, and you know, just keep it, and then every day, maybe you can order until it runs out. I feel like there's got to be some sort of obligation, some sort of contract where the distros can go after them for like losses or something. Oh, that's crazy drunk, because I think that our distros, which I don't have distro, so I'm just going based off the information that I have. Um, um, Sorry, my wife's texting me at the same time. I It seems like our distros aren't even honoring for wave 2s. Some of them aren't. So it's just like wave 1, yeah, but then from what I've heard is, like, some distros are even holding back products. So they'll say, "Hey, we'll give you this many Ascended Heroes booster bundles at this price, for MSRP." But then the next wave, you're gonna have to pay 60 bucks for the booster bundles, which I just think is super shitty. And so it really makes, like, again, it makes me wonder, why is Pokemon continuing to send this to distro? Because they don't have to, if they didn't want to. And it just doesn't make sense. Like, how's it gonna get any better? Yeah, I don't know, Brandon. I'll be honest. I'm not talking any smack about Inept. He he just, all of a sudden, he got on the Henry train, and then he got into Henry's Discord, and he was still, he was active in our Discord, and he would show us some of the dumb takes that, like, Bondiggle would take, um, that Bondiggle would take, and then, just he just kinda stopped. Him and Pablo got into it, then him and Wack got into it, and I just said, "Hey, guys, if you guys have a problem, let's not make it public. Take it into the DMs," and he just really hasn't been around much, so, anybody can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not talking any smack about Inept, but that's from my understanding, that's about what happened, so, I think he just found a new home, and, so I'm glad for him. I am. Yeah. I that's what I think, Wack. I think distro is the problem right now. Yeah. Yeah, I agree, Wack. I think that they're probably in some stupid contract, and, I think they're gonna get out of it. I think they're gonna get out of it, and I think they're gonna cut distros out. I think they're going to be the ones that make the cards, package the cards, ship the cards, and they're gonna literally cut out the middleman. And I think honestly, it's probably for the better. I really truly do. I know some people are gonna get burnt, but also at the same time, like Thomas made a great point, man. Um, he said his LGS guy, and I don't know if Thomas is still in here, but if I say this wrong, correct me if you are in here, Thomas. But his LGS guy, he got one case of the SPCs because in order to get a good deal on the price for the SPCs, he had to pay like $1,000, and so he ended up getting them for like two in between 2 to $250, and I think he's selling them for like 290. So like, I feel like that shouldn't be a thing. I feel like, it's unfortunate that there's all this excess product that people don't want, like sleeve protectors and dice and play mats and stuff like that, but that should not be forced upon, other stores to be able to get product. It should be, "Hey, I've ordered from you on a normal basis and I want this product." I also don't feel like anybody and everybody should be able to just come and say, "Hey, this set, Ascended Heroes is doing incredible. I haven't bought from you in 6 years, but I want Ascended Heroes and you're going to give me the same price." Like, no. But to force people to buy $1,000 worth of play mats to get a good deal on an SPC or a booster box, I think should be illegal, honestly. I don't feel like that's right at all. So I'm all for distros being cut out completely and Pokemon just taking control. Um, yep, I agree with you 100%, Brandon. And crazy, that's a great point, but I think that they are showing that they are trying to work that out and they are trying to because they got their own shipping company. They got their own, they got another massive facility, that we've known about forever, but it's a printing and packaging facility. They also acquired Excel, and I heard that, I think it was Wack told me that there are also talks, it might have been Brandon, but there's talks of acquiring even more distros. So, I think that Pokemon's playing the long game. And, I'm excited to see, and I think that honestly that they should, take over, they should take control, and they should say, "Hey, this is how things are going to be." Whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, only time's gonna tell, It could be a complete we could be looking back a year from now, 2 years from now, Pokemon's taken over, and we're like, "Oh, shit, it was so much better." Pokemon's charging $500 a booster box, but I don't see that happening. I see it being a more fair market for everybody. Yes, some people are gonna get hurt, some LGSs are gonna go out of business. Um, yeah, It sucks, but it's just the way it is. Blab, glad I could blab long enough for you to be back, buddy. Yep, 100% whack. Uh, 'Cause $9 speed, absolutely. Thomas said he was able to get 1 case. He would have been able to get more if he would have spent $1,000 on, like, sleeves and bullshit stuff. Yeah, I just don't feel like that's right. I don't feel like that's right at all. Yeah, Brandon, I think I saw from somebody they had distro, or, like, they were, like, in a wholesale program with distro, and I think the Charizard was, like, 50 bucks, from distro. So that's probably about right. Of candy bars to be told if they told if they have Pokemon, that's yeah, get the fuck out of here. Get out of here, bro. Like, no way. Yeah, man, I think it's bullshit. Let's see, Drunk Ninja. Sorry, I was reading your let's see. I'm half AFK prepping birthday gifts for my daughter. Oh, well, hopefully you guys have a happy hopefully your daughter has a happy birthday and hopefully she has fun with her gifts and you guys have a good time together. Um, but I will say part of the pressure on this hobby is LGS is not taking care of their own local communities and charging too much. Facts, facts, facts. Absolutely. Absolutely, man. Yeah, Lambo. Again, they could. They could absolutely get really greedy. I just go back to the same argument time and time again. Look at what Pokemon has done over the last 30 years. Also, look at what Pokemon has done over the last 10 years. This is the third bull run that we've been in. We've had 2 full cycles, back with Pokemon Go, back during COVID. And each and every time, Pokemon did everything they possibly could to bring down hype, bring down demand eventually, not at first, but eventually, and got everything back to an even kill. I honestly feel like Pokemon, at the end of the day, wants product to be readily available and affordable for, at least a year and a half to 2 years. Then after that, Pokemon is okay and willing to let the market and let the investors and all these people be able to, make their money. I think they've shown that generations after generations, years after years. Why would they switch it up? If it's not broke, don't fix it. You know what I'm saying? And so until they show otherwise, yes, that is a potential, and that's something that we obviously need to be aware of. But I think that if they wanted stuff to be expensive, they would have just kept it like they would have kept things that way, you know? And that's why when people make that argument and people are like, oh, well, this time's different. And Pokemon's going to do this because they love the way things are. Yeah, they do. Like, I do think that a lot of this is artificial hype. I think a lot of this is artificial demand. I think that Pokemon is probably sitting on a decent amount of product, and I strongly feel like later on in the holiday season or sometime early next year, we will see a ton of product, and people are gonna be like, "Where the fuck did this product come from?" And I feel like it's all because of the 30th anniversary. I feel like if we were not a year, 2 years away, when the bull run started, I feel like Pokemon would have already fixed this. But with the 30th, I've said this for months now. They want it to be a big celebration. You can tell by the way they're advertising it, by all of the different things that they're doing with Target and Google and all this stuff. It seems like they want it to be a big spectacle. And they're leaving money on the table. Whether people want to agree with it or not, Yes, they're keeping that hype, they're keeping that demand, and Thomas brought up a great point the other day, is they're probably making more money because of the hype and the demand, but I honestly feel like in the long run, they're leaving a ton of money still on the table, and, if you look at the secondary market, you see that, people are willing to pay you know, 3 times, 4 times MSRP for stuff just because it's hard to find. And I get it. It's a give and take, and I think Pokemon eventually wants to have they still wanna have the demand, but they still wanna have the supply. And only time will tell. But yeah, for sure. Definitely the very valid point that you made. Um, yeah, yeah, for sure. Which is a little unfortunate because, I've made it very clear with you guys, I would love to have an online store, in the next like 5 years. That's a goal of mine. Will it happen? Who knows? But it's definitely something I want to shoot for. And this could change up things. But at the end of the day, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. And if it's not, it's not. I'll just do what I can, and that's the best that I can do. And regardless, I'll continue to collect. I'll continue to invest. What little I can for my kids, and at the end of the day, in 15 years, it's not gonna matter if it's Battle Styles or Perfect Order or it's Destined Rivals or Ascended Heroes. It's all gonna be valuable, substantially valuable. So, and that's all I can ask is the Pokemon continues to do great. But right now I don't think Pokemon's sustainable, and I also don't think that it's healthy. Um, I don't think that just having cards come out a month after release and, more product hits the market and the cards continue to climb up in price. I don't think that's healthy. I don't think seeing, 3 cards in a set being over $1,000, and they're not even the best artworks, of those Pokemon. I don't agree with it. I don't agree with sets being 600 bucks, not even a year into them being out. I just don't think it's sustainable. I don't think it's healthy. And if it does continue, if this is the new normal that we see, which I don't think it will be. If I had a water pistol put to my head in Minecraft, I would bet it all that this is not sustainable and this will not stay this way. Um, is this video audio, like, off for anyone? Let me try fix but we'll see. We will see what happens in the long run. Thomas, so you gotta go. Um, I appreciate you, bud. Yep, have a good night. Thanks for coming by, as always. Yeah, that's you got the 151 the other day. Pokemon Go is straight up predatory at this point. I haven't played Pokemon Go in a minute, so yeah, I agree, Brandon, 100%. $500 MSRP. 30th product for sure. Cash in on adults. $500 MSRP 30th product? I don't know about that, bro. That might be some crazy stuff. I mean, I know we're already doing $200 UPCs, SBCs, whatever. I think it's UPC. Um, yeah, I mean, we could see 500, but I would imagine if we were going to see a $500, TCG wise product, we we would have already gotten some information on that. But you could be absolutely right. Some special box or something, I'll buy it. Hey, bro, I'll be honest, if it's $500 MSRP, it comes with some fire promos, some fire remakes. I mean, I'm down for it too, if I can. But if I can't, I just can't. I feel like, again, I'm taking the gamble. I'm not telling you guys to take the gamble. Hopefully, my audio and video is better. I don't know why it keeps happening, but I'm gonna take the gamble. If I get burnt, I get burnt. Much better? Okay. Okay. Yeah, just do me a favor, guys. If I'm ever behind, for some reason it happens outside more, but if I'm ever behind, just say, "Hey, bro, shut the fuck up," and take out your headphone and put it back in. And that seems to fix it. I don't know why. I've tried doing it after I go live, before I go live, so I apologize, but I would appreciate it because then when people go to watch it back, it's fucked up, and I don't like that. So give us a 100 pack booster box to with 20 pros? Absolutely. Absolutely, bro. Even if they do, the Chinese exclusive Mew, so let's do that too. Make that, a $500 promo. Battery guarantee 10s. Nah, bro. You can't guarantee a 10 even if you wanted to. Um, let's see. I'll remind you and get called a troll. I'm looking at you. Bro, Poke Lambo's probably gone. Some people do some people do a good job and they're like, "Hey, bro, I'm leaving later," and then some people just dip, so yeah, if they do some great promos, I mean, honestly, they could do a box, 500 bucks, and give us, like, 20 fire promos, I'm down for it. I'm yeah, absolutely. I love me some promos, so, especially yeah, if it had the Chinese exclusive Mew on in there, bro, people it's gonna go crazy. They could charge They can charge 1,000 bucks. People like, "Yeah, yes, daddy, please, more." Mm. Yeah, Brandon, I think it might. I think we might have potential to see it on with the 30th. So, yeah, Drunk Ninja, that's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. I think that that's a narrative that's really starting to kind of be pushed. People are seeing more product around, and stuff like that, so I'm glad to hear that. I never was of the belief that Pokemon was having a printing problem, like, when people are like, "Oh, Pokemon's printing to the max, and they just can't keep up." Um, I never believed that because I had people that have distro, that have people that talk to Pokemon, and Pokemon told people like, "No, we can print all we want to. It's packaging. Packaging is where we're having the delay." And so, but people don't want to listen, so it's all good. Um, but I'm glad to hear that the narrative is starting to be like, "Hey, Pokemon is like printing," and what people don't realize when it comes to Pokemon printing is with these really small sets, they realistically they're not gonna be at least Perfect Order, Chaos Rising. Who knows about the Pitch Black set? But those sets they could let them sit for a year, year and a half, um, and not have to worry about printing them. And then they could go after Ascended Heroes. They could go after whatever they need to do, especially with this new printing facility, and they could print those booster boxes like nothing and catch up real quick. So, at least is what I think. Oh, did he? Oh. Oh, yeah, he did. Sorry, Lambo. I didn't see that. He was too aggressive. Yeah, Walmart's been fucking terrible. They're printing at max. Blab, I don't think I've ever heard you say that though. They've been printing at max capacity, but yeah, that is what everyone says. Well, good. I think Pokemon. I was talking to somebody, and I feel like Pokemon. Right? Oh, I think it was Thomas. I think Pokemon, if they wanted to fix things, I think it's very simple. Booster boxes, booster bundles, ETBs, and sleep packs. Everything else, all these collection boxes and all this ancillary product, just don't do it. It's just excess product, and focus on just a couple. Less is more when it comes to trying to catch up if they're truly behind. And they're not doing that. They're not. They're continuing to do these collection boxes and more SKUs for new sets. And so yeah, I'm glad to hear there's more booster bundles. That's why I think a lot of people are really surprised at the lack of booster bundles that we saw for wave one. So who knows? Maybe we'll get booster bundles dropped on our heads. And then 5-pound dump on our fucking head. Absolutely. Don't underestimate the amount of product just as pretty too. That is true. That is true. I know Plumber was making the argument that that's why Pokemon bought their shipping, the shipping, company was not to be able to ship their own product. Well, sort of, but it was because product is disappearing. And so if Pokemon owns it, then they would be like, "Nah, it's not just disappearing." Where if you have a third party, it's a little bit different. There's things can get more messy. So I used to get 25 booster bundles. Now I'm getting 100. Awesome. Yeah. So, I mean, either that means that accounts are closing or um, they're printing a ton more, which I think they are. I think that they're trying to get as many packs into people's hands as they can. Earn said today that by the end of the Syndicate Heroes print cycle, there will be at least 3 sets better than Ascended. And he's so right. Yeah, bro. Yeah. I mean, eventually Pokemon's gotta do a shitty specialty set, but yeah, bro, like, Pokemon has shown shit the last 4 years, 'cause we had Crown Zenith, then we had 151 Paldea, which, I mean, I'm just generalizing, right? I'm not saying that these are all fantastic sets, but you had, Crown Zenith, 151 Paldean Fates, Prismatic Evolutions, Black and White, Ascended Heroes. So, I think most people, I'm not, that's 6 specialty sets in a row that most people tend to love, seem to love, to a certain extent, at least. That at least people can say are bangers, sets. So, yeah, I mean, at some point, I mean, yeah, at some point, I just feel like they have to do, uh, Shrouded Fable. Shrouded Fable is pretty, I don't know, it's pretty dookie, but I think long term it could do great. Um, so, yeah, I still stand by it, 7 banger sets, so, you know, they can every now and then they'll lay a goose egg, but, yeah, let's see. That is true, though, and it's not that good. Collection boxes contractual. Ah, that is unfortunate. Alright, Wackhammer, have a good night, buddy. Thanks for coming by. For a ton of distro are cutting out lots of rip and shippers too. I hope they do, man. Let's get those rip and shippers out of here. No, blood. I love Shrouded Fable. You know that. It's just not for me. But guess what? I'll be looking back one day and I'll be like, that blood is a billionaire off of his Dragon Majesty. I mean, Shrouded Fable. No, Dragon Majesty 2.0, Shrouded Fable. So, um, but yeah, I mean, just there, right? So they are 7 for 8 on sets that majority of people like. And people were excited for Shrouded Fable too. They just came out and then people were not excited for it. So, yeah, based off the track record, Earn's right. And honestly, let's even Mitch Cloud in his thumbnail. I'm not crazy enough to do that. I'm not gonna clown on Shroud of Fable. Um, and even then, a lot of people, they just look at the cards, like I said, I think that Shroud of Fable has huge potential, not because it's the greatest set, not because the artworks are incredible, just because of how little it seems to have been printed. Um, Whatnot needs to be shut down, absolutely. But yeah, I think Shroud of Fable could do a Dragon Majesty situation. Look at Dragon Majesty. There's nothing in Dragon Majesty. There's no good cards. There's better cards in Shroud of Fable. More popular Pokemon is Shroud of Fable, and it's still doing very well for an ETB. I know, Whack. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. So, but I gotta finish. Normally, I smoke 2 cigars, so we'd only be halfway done. Oh, don't tell me that, Whack. I didn't know I was that boring. There's 2 or 3 cards in Shrouded that I like. No, there's more than that that I like. Whatnot is dude, yeah, these rip and shippers, we gotta the government's gotta come in, man. I'm not big on the government coming in and, controlling everything. I don't want them to control Pokemon. I don't think they ever could control Pokemon, to be honest with you. I think Pokemon's probably bigger bigger than the government. But, yeah, these rip and shippers, these online, digital rip packs, it's just not good, man. It's really not good. And what will get people in trouble is underage gambling. And these online stores, like these digital rip packs, these whatnot rip and shippers, they don't know they don't know these kids' ages. And same thing happened with CS:GO. CS:GO, they had all these online casinos where you could gamble skins and stuff like that. And government got involved with it. Government got involved with it, and it didn't hurt it long term. CS:GO is or CS2, the skins are still extremely expensive. Um, but for a while, it definitely made a change. And I think right now people are playing with fire, and especially the more that this big money comes in, I think um, I think that it's going to bring eyes and attentions, from other people. Of course, some people say Trump doesn't give a shit, Trump's involved. I'm not trying to get super political with it, or, there's a war going on. All I'm saying is it's happened before. It can and probably will happen again. It may not happen right now, but at some point it will. Being dragged here. Absolutely, absolutely. Could you imagine if those 2 promos were inside of Shroud of Fable? I think we'd be talking differently about Shroud of Fable. Yeah, I'm right there with you, Brandon. I don't like Okie Monkey Dory, or Pheasantipity at all. Yeah, for sure. Just watch a Rattle video, and that will tell you all you need to know about Whatnot. Whatnot's terrible. You can get a Bob Easy. What's a Bob? I'm just saying, it happened with CS:GO, CS2. I don't know if there's more money involved in I guess probably Pokemon, 'cause but there's still a shit ton of money that was involved in that. 'Cause people got sued, so it can get nasty. Bovada, underage gambling, all offshore shit, like sticks, it was easy to gamble underage. Yeah, yeah, but, uh, I don't know. Like I said, it may not happen, but again, underage gambling, government doesn't like it. They're also they're losing out on a slice of the pie. You know how our government is, man. They just want more and more and more, right? So, like I said, could it happen? Yes. Will it happen? Who knows? Nobody knows. Lambo, appreciate you, buddy. Hopefully, have a good day tomorrow, and I'll see you when I see you. I have ball when I was, like, 12. Crazy, crazy blab. Yeah, I agree, man, like I said, will they? Who knows? I just like to have, conversations and let you guys know how I feel, so will it happen? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Gents, let's see. Might catch reaper chips. The fact that they don't ship on. If they don't get packs that are bad and pay for the shipping, that'll get them in trouble. Yeah, the only problem is Whatnot doesn't seem to care. I don't know much about Drip besides, like, Danny Phantom and, some other people. They tend to they go with Drip, so I don't know, like I said, I don't know if it's any better. I don't watch Rip and Ships, I don't support Rip and Ships, I've never done a Rip and Ship or any of the digital packs. I don't care to. Um, but I do understand it, again, like, people love 'em. We have a gambling epidemic at this point, which I guess we'll talk about a little bit tomorrow because I was thinking about this today, and we'll end it on this. But I was thinking, because you know how they talk about how the new generation, like the Gen X's or whatever the generation after me is called, how they're not drinking anymore, like the alcohol sales are down. And it made me think, because I was an alcoholic, so I know this for a fact. I would, I'd spend probably about $10 a day. Um, it equaled out to, several, probably like $10,000 a year. And I just when people wanna make the argument about like, "Hey, is m pe more people are going into Pokemon because they're not drinking." Like, yeah, there's definitely probably some people that are going into Pokemon because they're not drinking and they have some extra funds, but, I just don't think that's where this huge influx of money is coming from. I don't think that we're seeing it because people are not alcoholics. Um, I definitely think as society, we are starting to hermit ourselves. We're not we're not going around and seeing other people. We're not meeting other people. We're not being social. We are sitting at home in our house where we feel comfortable. And so I definitely think, with that aspect of Pokemon, that's probably what's helping it. Um, but the whole alcohol thing, I just honestly, what I think is happening is more of these new generations are instead of drinking, they're just smoking weed. I was in Nashville today, and I saw 2 homeless people, which is normal for Nashville. But what isn't normal is that these homeless people were literally saying, like I can't say what one of the signs said, but they both pretty much said, "I'm not gonna lie, I don't want food, I don't want water, I just want weed." And I feel like honestly, that's probably what we're seeing is we're seeing less alcohol consumption, but more of illegal, legal weed consumption, which is probably more expensive than alcohol, to be honest with you. Let's see. Booster packs are different than gambling is the physical object you get to keep. Yeah, I mean, but you're still gambling. Like, I mean, you could go to a casino and you could get chips and you could keep a chip if you wanted to. It's gambling. Like Pokemon's gambling, TCGs are gambling. Whatnot rip and ships are gambling. These digital pack rips, that's gambling. You're putting money in and you're hoping based off of predetermined odds, if you're lucky, that your $50 can turn into $5,000 or it can turn into $20. It's all gambling, whether people like to admit it or not. They just is. Yeah. Yeah, for sure, whack. Both are valid points. I just, again, I was just thinking about that. I could be completely wrong. It was just a thought process that I was having today. Absolutely. What Brandon, in the most It's in the most connected age, we are more alone than we were before the internet. 100%, bro. 100%. That is awesome, Drunk Ninja. That is what we need more of. Give me some weak bitches. uh, no, one guy, I'll leave it on this. The gentleman was black. And yeah, he said, he said, yeah, I don't need to say. I'm not gonna say it anyways, but I'm not even yeah, I'll leave it at that. So he wanted some weed, and the other guy was white, and he's like, I don't care. I'm not gonna lie. Kevin Clear, good to see you. Um, I don't know if you just popped in, but the live is we're wrapping up the live. Uh, Blood, Ludwig, Crazy, Lambo, Drunk. Good to see you, my friend. Whack, Pablo. I guess no Roxy Boxy today. Thomas, appreciate you guys very much. We will be live tomorrow, tonight, 10:30 Central, my time. We'll look at the market, and if anybody wants to call in, feel free to call in. Also, Team Rocket Joey, thank you for coming into the comment section. Blab, good to see you as always, buddy. Hope you're doing well. I appreciate you guys very much. Have a safe rest of your night. See ya. I'll see you in like 12 hours. Love you guys. Bye.